Hello, Timothy Seaman here. It's Thursday evening, January 25th, 2024, and we have 2 days left to be able to sign up for workshops at the QuaranTUNE Winter Fest next week. And I have 5 of my workshops that still have some spaces, so I thought I'd let you know about what they are in case you were interested in looking into them. One of them is called 6 Chords in Every Key. I found out when I studied practical music theory that scales and chords have this basic thing that's happening that is really easy to understand and really easy to see on the dulcimer and really easy to find ways to use as you arrange, as you mess around, whatever. And I want to share those with as many people as I can. Music theory is not what a lot of people have made it, and you can see that here. For example, here's the scale, comes in a box, and then there are 6 major and minor chords built out of that box in triangular shapes. And those show up all over the place. They're real easy to see and work with. And I hope as many people as possible can really look into those easy 6 chords that are all there all the time. The second one that I want to mention is about body language. And there are a number of different aspects of body language that come into play with playing a hammer dulcimer. One really important one is the way it affects tone in your playing. So like you can play very efficiently without changing anything, like that with one of those 6 chords. Or you can kind of use your body to get different tones and volume things that overlap. And then there's many other aspects that have to do with avoiding pain, being able to be more accurate, etc., etc. So I think that would be extremely useful to go to. I've learned a lot over the last 35 years doing hammer dulcimer. A third workshop that has some spaces is about my separated hands technique. That's a sort of a piano-like way of separating your hands. And again, it's an easy thing. It's like you have to cross a threshold to get your hands to act like a duet. But other than that, it's really more simplistic than most separated hands things. And I recommend combining various people's input. But so like we'll start with Mary Had a Little Lamb, where you just have one note on the right and your left hand that type of thing, so that you can get your hands thinking that way, and then you can add another note back and forth. And then you can add another in between them, and it's just a stylized triangular thing. And you could apply it to all sorts of simple songs that are slowed down. So an example is Star of the County Down. Can't do much with arranging when it's that fast, so slow it way down and you can do this and have these triangles to the right. Then you can get fancy chords from those 6. We'll go over the beginning steps of that and have a lot of materials to be able to develop it as you see fit with your own music, and several pieces that I've arranged with that. I have also offered this time a couple whistle workshops, pennywhistle. One of them is pennywhistle tricks, and simple things to think about with the pennywhistle. One of which a lot of people don't even think about, they ought to, is that it's a pipe you make longer and shorter by adding fingers. Making the pipe longer and shorter. You're not pushing buttons like you do with a piano. Just a simple thing, but there are lots of other simple things like how to do some Irish techniques like sliding your fingers, ways of doing that at any time you want. Another technique is to do the bagpipe tremolo. And they're actually very simple, easy things you can kind of insert here and there, you know, little snaps. And we'll go over an hour's worth of all sorts of useful things. And then the other penny whistle one that I'll be doing is about improvisation. And there's some real simple ways you can think about improvising, and I'll cover a number of those and have a handout about them as well. For example, you can improvise over those 6 chords, and I'll give some chords to play along with to practice with during the thing. But also you can totally on your own just stick to the pentatonic scale. And play around with notes within that. And there are all sorts of neat, simple tricks that you can kind of introduce yourself to. So I hope that you'll consider picking up one of these workshops over the next couple days, and I hope to see you at the QuaranTUNE Winter Fest, both during workshops and at the concerts, all 5 different concert times, and of course we can all be wearing our t-shirts. So see you soon.